I know that this video is several months late, but so are the other videos in this series. So I guess several months late videos are a recurring theme in these videos. Also, I am going to rename this series to The Reformed Reporter. The OG title was From a Christian Perspective, but I think this title, The Reformed Reporter, is better. It sounds better and is a lot easier to remember. So, without further ado, let's get into this. Let's talk about this movie. So I saw this movie about 2 weeks ago, or maybe even more at this point. I wrote the script a few months back, or a few weeks back actually. So I saw this movie some time ago with my entire family, and we mostly loved it. It is incredibly absurd, and that's why it is so awesome. This movie isn't just not a movie that needs to be taken seriously. I will now tell you what this movie is about. So when Steve was a kid, he yearned for the mines. However, he was not allowed to enter the mines since he was a kid. Makes sense, safety precautions. He then grew up and became a generic office worker for what I think was a doorknob making company. He then realizes that he can now return to the mines, so he does. He then discovers the amazing overworld, a place of creativity. He also discovers the Nether. A place of chaos and destruction. In order to stop the main villain from taking over the overworld and probably Earth as well, he entrusts his dog Dennis to take the orb thing and hide it on Earth where no one can find it. It works for a little bit until Garrett the Garbage Man Garrison, a struggling 80s gamer with a failing business, finds it. He, along with the creative but bullied student Henry, and Natalie and Don, two characters who are just characters, team up with Steve and take out the evil piglin, Malgosha. I will say, and I am dead serious when I say this, but this movie is awesome. The story is almost non-existent, but that doesn't matter. This movie is hilarious. If it weren't for Jack Black, Jason Momoa, or Jennifer Coolidge, this movie would not be as great as it is. Everything that came out of Jack Black's mouth automatically made me laugh out loud. The Steve's Lava Chicken scene was unexpectedly funny, mostly because I have not heard this scene prior to this movie, and Jack Black is such an awesome singer. The piglin saying unalive was also funny, being a YouTuber, knowing YouTube doesn't like that word that unalive means. I also noticed a lot of other references to other Jared Hess films, namely Napoleon Dynamite and Nacho Libre. The sibling dynamic between Harry and Natalie remind me of the dynamic between Napoleon Dynamite and his older brother. Steve and Garrett singing in the fake mushroom hats remind me a lot of a scene from Nacho Libre, where Jack Black was pretending to be one of the musicians at that party scene, if you know what I'm talking about. Another underrated part of this film was a dynamic between Jennifer Coolidge and the villager. That relationship went in a direction I honestly did not expect. I do not have a lot of negatives about this film. The only negative toward this film was the generic plot. The plot was not the highlight of the film. It wasn't a terrible plot, but the memes and jokes were definitely the best parts of the film. Yes, I did forget to mention the memes, but that is probably because I won't be saying anything that hasn't already been said. In conclusion, this film is unironically awesome, and I will definitely watch this film multiple times. I am also looking forward to the sequel to this film. What did you think of this film? Did you like it or not? Tell me why in the comments section. We have now reached the end of this video. God bless you all. Bye.